So this is a question I've been getting asked a lot recently, and that is, how was I able to buy a 2006 BMW M5 at only 19 years old? So I've answered this quickly and briefly in a few other videos, but I thought I'd make a full video dedicated to telling you the full story of how I ended up with my 2006 BMW M5 E60. The story starts off when I was back in high school and I was driving a black Chrysler 300 Hemi, the one that looks like the fake Bentley. My dad's a big car guy and he has a lot of cars, and that one was kind of one that he was just using as a daily driver. He didn't need it so much, so he was like, Chris, go ahead, take the Chrysler 300, it's all yours. Which was pretty cool. For a high school kid, I was like 16 at the time. I got a Chrysler 300. Hemi, actually, it was the Hemi C model, so it actually had some power to it. The electronics were not great, but that was the car we had, and it lasted me from 16 to 19, so from grade 11 in high school to second year university. So 3 strong years, couldn't really complain. It was a good car. Wasn't super into cars at the time, actually. It wasn't until I got the M5 that really sparked my love for customizing and building cars. But in second year, I was driving the Chrysler 300, and I was on my way home, and I was going through an intersection, and it was a one-way stop sign intersection, so there was no stop sign for me, but there was a stop sign for the traffic going the other way, basically. So I went into the intersection, and then this beige van comes barreling through, didn't stop at the stop sign whatsoever. It actually ended up T-boning me and totaling the Chrysler 300. Big mess, I was fine, a little shaken up, but we actually ended up going to court because the guy tried to say I pulled an insurance scam, which made no sense because he hit me, and the cop that showed up at the scene actually charged that guy with careless driving. Went to court, full big battle. Guy was super weird, pissed off the judge a bunch. I showed up as a witness. Turns out he didn't have valid insurance. Just a sketchy guy all around. But the car was totaled, and we got 9,000 Canadian dollars for the car because it was a write-off totaled, so insurance gave us $9,000. So at this point, I'm a 19-year-old kid, I have $9,000, and I'm looking to get a car. I also had some inheritance from my grandfather on my mom's side who had passed away, which was given to me when I turned 18, so about a year earlier. So I had a bit of money there to spend as well. And as I'm looking around for cars, I'm thinking, you know, I really want to get something nicer, something that's going to stand out a bit, and something that'd be really cool. We're a big BMW family. My dad's he's had an 850 before, the V12. He's got a 760 Li right now. We got an X5. We've always been a BMW family. We've always had those cars in our life. So BMW was one I was super interested in. So we were first looking at like a bunch of 3 Series, which were pretty cool, and I was super into, and I didn't know too much about BMW at this point, so I was super big on like the 335i. And I found one that was black, and I was like, oh, I love this one, like we gotta get this one. My dad's like, no, we gotta keep waiting, we'll find something better, and I was like, if you say so. So we kept looking, we stumbled upon the M5, which was in a private dealership here in Toronto, and it was up for, I think, 19,000 or 20,000 Canadian before tax, something like that. I immediately fell in love with this car. It had the Silverstone 2 color, but it had the red interior, Indianapolis red, which is insane. I think that interior looks so good. We took it for a test drive, super clean. My dad drove it and then I drove it. Had the SMG transmission, so not a manual, unfortunately, but still a really cool drive. The sound is something that also blew me away. I'd never heard a V10 like that before, and hearing it in that test drive, I was like, we gotta have this car. Again, I'm a 19-year-old kid, never bought a car like this in my life before, so my dad is doing all the negotiation. I am just staying back and just sitting there and smiling, looking at my car that hopefully is going to be mine. So anyway, he's negotiating and he's bringing down the price and they're kind of going back and forth. My dad says, okay, drop it by 600 more and you got a deal. And the guy won't do it. He just simply won't budge. He goes, no, this is the lowest we can go. And my dad kind of goes, you know, you're really gonna blow this deal over $600. Like, we're gonna take this M5 off your hands. You've been sitting on it for a while. It's a high mileage M5, so it's, you know, not flying off the lot, let's say. And the guy won't do it, won't go for it. So my dad goes, okay, pack up, let's leave. And we're kind of walking out and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, it's an M5, like, come on, I want it. And he was like, just trust me, like, shut up, just trust me. And I was like, all right, sure, no problem. So we get in the car and we pull out of the lot and we're about 2 blocks down and we take a right, phone rings and they're like, yeah, we'll do it, we'll take the deal. And we go back, sign the papers, and the M5 becomes ours. And it sparked so much in my life. It sparked the passion for cars. I ended up working at BMW after that for a few years, which was a cool experience. And that car actually helped me get that job because I actually had a bit of knowledge of BMWs at that point, which was really cool. And it sparked kind of every passion I've ever had since then. It sparked my car culture clothing brand that I started, Apparel by Enemy. By the way, we just released this tee. the midnight delivery tee. So if you guys want to see this and the other new releases, go check it out. Apparelbyenemy.com. All of our new stuff is on there and they're going quick, so grab it while you can. You're gonna find something you like, I know you will. It also sparked this YouTube channel and my TikTok and Instagram, which is fully dedicated to building the car. Look me up, Chris Mangiris, you're gonna find it everywhere, but it helped me find exactly what it is I wanna do in life, and I think that is the biggest thank you I have to this car. So just a quick video, really wanted to show you guys or tell you guys how I ended up with the M5 E60, and it is all thanks to that Chrysler 300 and getting T-boned and then wanting to find a new car that I could really make my own. And here we are with it. So hopefully it's the first of many. Keep following the process. If you want to see more of the M5, make sure you like and sub because I'm adding so much to it come spring this year. We're going to completely change this car. It's time to take the dive and make this something really unique. So I hope you'll stick around for that. Really appreciate you guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. As always, my name's Chris. Thank you.